And we are live. Hi, everybody. It is 7 o'clock. It is Wednesday. It is January 19th.
Wow.
I know, January 19th. I'm Joni Bates with Keller Williams Signature Partners. And my friend Matt Pitts is joining us. I cannot tell you how long I've waited for this moment. I'm so humbled. I'm going to try not to like trip over my words like I'm talking to a celebrity. But
My
how
gosh.
it feels talking to Mr. Pitts over here. How are you,
Thank
sir?
you, Joni. You're awesome. Obviously, this is my pleasure being here on the famous Wine Wednesday. And thrilled to be here, thrilled to share, and excited to just hang out.
Right? And that's what it's about. So, as usual, guys, comments in the chat. We will take those comments. Hi, Shelby. How are you? And we will just keep talking about all the amazing things that's happening in our market center, happening in the office. And we did get a lot of questions from our survey on Instagram. So, we're going to jump right into some questions. The questions will show up at the bottom. And then, Mr. Pitts, and take it away. What is your role at Keller Williams Signature Partners, sir?
Awesome. I am the team leader of Keller Williams Signature Partners, which is 4 offices, now 5 as of this month. And that's the Marietta, Keller Williams, West Cobb. We have a Cartersville office, a Rome office, a Calhoun office, and a Century, Alabama office, which comprises of right at 382 agents currently. All of those offices are top producing offices in the area, and it's just my honor. So my job is as a team leader, Joni, is to coach and consult and take care of those agents more than anything, and helping agents build careers like I like to say, worth having, and coaching and consulting them to wherever they want to be in their lives and their business and whatever their goals are. My job is to show them the systems, models, and tools to get them.
And you do it so well. I can honestly say, when I first started a little over 18 months ago, we were in the office and I didn't know what I was doing. And you walked past me and you looked at me and you said, "You're going to be a mega agent." Remember that?
Yeah.
And my comment to you was, "Oh, Matt, you're so sweet." And you turned around and you looked at me and you said, "No, no, no. I'm not sweet. I call this and I'm never wrong."
Right. Yeah, it's usually, I find that superstars like yourself usually have the keys to success right within them. It's just they have to realize how to get to it. And when that light bulb clicks, which it has in your life and so many others, it's really them that's unstoppable. So it's really cool watching.
And it's fun to be able to have you come in alignment and push. Like you absolutely are a coach. Like when you think about a coach when you're in sports and they challenge you, they push you, and they make you uncomfortable because they know it's good for you. And so, like, thank you. Thank you for doing that. Our next question came in. How long have you been there? How long have you been doing this?
Yeah, so this role or just at Signature Partners and the real estate?
Let's just kind of take it way back. Like, what's the story?
Right. Yeah, so actually, when I graduated college, I was in the sports. I went to college for sports. I didn't really understand what an education was, to be honest. I was there to play baseball and eat, breathe, and sleep baseball. And honestly, Joni, at some point, when I graduated school, I found out I wasn't very good at baseball. I couldn't go any further. Surprise to me, right? But at some point, I hit a limit, and it wasn't because of injuries. It was just I wasn't good enough. And when I realized that, I said, "Oh man, I've got to figure out what am I going to do with my life." Pivot quickly. So I took a job at the governor's office. That was kind of my background in college, which I didn't really try very hard at. And found out quickly within 2 years, I am not meant to be a W-2 8-to-5 employee. And missed out on the competitiveness, the teamwork, the camaraderie that came with working with people. And I married a girl way over my outkicked my coverage, I think they say. And her family was in real estate, and they said, "Hey, Matt, if you put in the work and the effort that you do in your current job and you miss sports, you need to come check out and meet with my team leader at Keller Williams." That was 2013.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep. 2013, I met with a team leader, got licensed as fast as I could, had a great support system and great people around me jumping into the market center here at West Cobb, and got up and running quickly. Went full time. Spent years doing that. Was on a team, built a team, jumped into the broker world, and now I am the team leader. So that's just kind of how we got here, and it's been an amazing journey.
That's fantastic. We have a question about how big is the team you lead, and how do you manage so many people?
Yeah, so we're at 382 currently as of today.
What?
And you know how you do that, Joanie? You know how you manage 382 people? You have the most amazing staff in the world.
Yes, you do.
And we have the best people within our organization staff that truly care about those 382 people and know them and know their families, know their goals. And if anybody's telling you as a leader that they're the one who got you, they're the reason, it's not true. Nobody could do over 20 people without the support and teamwork of the office behind you and the office staff. So.
100%. And every single person in our office in support staff is genuinely awesome.
Yeah.
They are there to greet you wherever you're at. Having a great day, not a great day, and any place in between. They are incredible people. Yeah. I mean, we are more than lucky. Mm-hmm. Nope, not talking to you. All right. So what is something unique about Keller Williams Signature Partners? What would you say is unique?
Yeah. So what I'd say is very unique about KWSP is we've kind of mastered how to build a business and get out of that business. So we believe that the real estate career is a business, and with any business, there's standards behind that, there's systems behind that, there's models behind that have been done before us. And I talked to Joannie a little bit earlier about it. I feel like I've failed you if you tell me you want to get out of the business in 5 years and still have income off of your team and not shown you a path to do that. And I don't feel like in the industry, honestly, that's talked about. And at the end of the day, we truly feel like this career, this job that you have, is a business that should last a lifetime for you. Not that you work in for a lifetime, but should last a lifetime for you. And we've got stories and stories of people doing it, living extraordinary lives now.
Well, and I think what's cool about our office is, being a real estate agent and a successful one, it's hard on your body. It's hard on your mind. It's hard on your family. It is 24/7. If you're good at it, it's 24/7. Anyone who keeps office hours, well, good luck with that. But it's not sustainable. The 3%, buy, sell on those commissions. You can do it. You absolutely can do it for a long time. But like Matt has taught me, the goal is a legacy. The goal is to put your business into a place where you put it into the earth and you water it and you give it sunshine and it grows and bears fruit. And you get to live off of that without having to do a lot on the other side.
Yeah. And, just to add on to that, we're surrounded by people who push us to think much bigger than we would ever think on our own. And I think in life, we get very almost complacent. And when you don't surround yourself with those individuals, you should never be the smartest person in the room. I truly believe that. And this company has never made me feel like I'm the smartest person in the room by far. I am not even close. And I think that's so important, Joanie, in any walk of life, is to always not necessarily feel like you have to be stretched or pushed, but know that there's better out there, and know that you don't have to go through all the tough stuff all the time to learn how to get to where you want to be.
Well, and I also think that Keller Williams Signature Partners really helps you understand that you don't have to be good at everything, and that leverage is absolutely necessary.
Yeah.
That is probably one of the biggest things I have learned in the past year, is that somebody else is better at it, so hire them.
100%, and let them shine.
Yeah. We talked about the areas. What are the areas again that we cover? You say Marietta. What?
Great question. So Keller Williams Signature Partners, which is the offices I went over earlier, stretch all the way to Alabama now. The Heart of Atlanta group, we're actually owned and operated by an OP who is partnered with this office, but also 4 other offices, including Decatur, In-Town, Midtown, and South Fulton. So we're connected with 5 offices of over 1,400 agents that we get the mastermind with regularly.
1,400 agents. That's a lot of knowledge. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Wow. Our next question is, what advice would you give folks who have a business idea they want to pursue, but they don't know where to start? And this, I would say, has a lot to do with real estate. But also, Matt, I am always inspired by your mindset and your drive and your energy and your focus. So speak on that a little bit about where does someone start if they have a passion?
Well, I think, if you have a passion for something, you need to go talk to people who are doing it, especially if it's in an industry that you have no idea what it is or what it looks like, but you have a great idea. Go talk to people who've succeeded at the highest level. What you'll find is people who are ultra successful usually get to a point where they absolutely love sharing ideas and strategies and are welcoming to those conversations. So I would say start with people who have exceeded in those areas and kind of build off of that. I don't know if that's the direction you're going, Joannie.
Absolutely. That's exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah. But again, I'm big on not, going through struggles on your own without seeking out advice and counsel, when many times we can, go through documented evidence of systems and models that have gotten people past these barriers you hit on your way to success, and you can expedite that process.
Yeah, the whole notion of don't reinvent the wheel.
Right.
And I think that's really valuable. When you see somebody who's an amazing parent and you want that, talk to them. Yeah. If you see somebody who's amazing entrepreneur, talk to them. Like you said, people like to share. They love to share. They like to get in there and well, let me help you. It's kind of pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Love it.
Ah, yes. What is your mindset and approach as a coach and a mentor? Kind of touched on it a little nebulously, but what would you say your approach is?
I would say my approach is very simple. I ask a ton of questions, and not just, Joannie, tell me about your business, but when Joannie tells me about her business, I pick apart different aspects of her business and we go deeper into that. Or Joannie, tell me about what's going on in your life. We go deeper into that. So it's never as a coach, which is different than a mentor. It's never as a coach. It's how do I help Joannie self-discover her way to success? I can tell Joannie how to get to point A to point B all day long, but just like anything, if I'm telling Joannie to do something, it's much less likely that she's going to do it than if Joannie self-discovers that this is the best path for Joannie and she goes out and does it.
Amen. That's so valuable. And that's paced differently for everyone. That exact conversation can look different from every single person that you talk to.
100%. And the hardest part is a lot of times through coaching, you see someone who is going to fail in something and you have to let them fail. You can't save them. You have to let them go through it.
Man, it sounds like parenting, Matt.
It sounds like parenting.
Yeah, it does. Oh, you're going to do what? Oh, you're going to, let me know. Let me know how that works out. I love it. I love it. All right. This is something I like to do. I like to talk about your grit. I like to talk about grit. To me is important. I believe in digging in, and there's no reason why you can't get your goals. And it takes grit. And for me, that means what are you grateful for? How do you keep it real? How do you take care of yourself? And who do you trust? So tell me what you're grateful for.
I'm grateful for a whole lot. I would start with having the most amazing family. So my wife and I, Sarah's my biggest supporter. We work a lot of hours in this industry, and she takes care of and supports. And I fell, literally, Joannie, I fell all the time. Who's there to pick me up? Sarah. Yeah. And she's kind of my rock around everything in life. And then it would be my adopted son, Wilson, who's 2.5.
Yay.
I'm just grateful, honestly, and we both are, to have the opportunity to be a parent. And, adoption is a beautiful thing. It's the highest of highs and the lowest of lows, but just the opportunity and the appreciation to be able to raise a young man in this world, and having that is unbelievable to us, and we don't take it for granted whatsoever. So I'm just grateful for, a lot of things, but really those two things right
That's so amazing. So amazing. How do you keep it real? Like we all know that life is messy. How do you keep it real?
now. That wife of mine can keep it real.
As she should.
Yeah, yeah. I think my parents just really raised me to be a humble person because, at the end of the day, none of us do, people do extraordinary things all the time, but at the end of the day, we're just human. And getting to know people so well, especially in this role, what you'll find out is every single person, no matter how much money they're making, how awesome and leveraged their life is, or how awesome and leveraged their life is not, and how much money they're not making, they have struggles, extreme struggles, and we're all going through it. And my big thing is, love people like Jesus loved and meet them where they're at on their journey. And you never know what chapter in a book someone's in, and you never want to pass judgment on that. So keeping it real, I would just say, be humble. Realize everybody's not where you are at life, and realize that everybody has a story, and you just don't know what chapter they're in.
Amen. Well said. Extremely well said. Like you said, life is messy, and you have no idea what chapter someone's in. So be kind. Hello, y'all. Be kind. And how do you take care of you? How does Matt Pitts do everything you do with your family and your career, and you bleed for people? How do you take care of yourself?
That's so good. It's called 4 a.m. Club for me. There's in a realtor's life, it doesn't have to be 4 a.m., doesn't have to be 7 a.m. But at some point, if you're not taking care of yourself in any industry, especially as you work this hard, but I'd say in anything, you're signing up for a quick fall, 100%. Yeah. So, just being steady, and I'm not saying go work out 3 hours a day. Just do something, walk 20 minutes a day. Try to eat right. It can get messy in this industry, right? We're all over the place.
Drive through. I'll take it number one.
That's right. But not having energy in anything, and not feeling good, and not having your health. You want to have an emergency real quick. Don't have your health, right? So those things, just making them a priority, and I have to get them done early in the morning, Joannie, honestly. If I don't do them, you'll notice real quick that in leadership roles, if low energy is not good, and agent roles, low energy is not good. So it's just a priority.
Well, and it shows. I mean, and same within parenting. If you are not on your game, kind of the whole role, if mama ain't happy, nobody's happy. It goes the same way.
Amen.
Got to take care of yourself. And then, this question, why should people trust you? I know all the answers to this one.
Yeah.
I mean, you're Matt Pitts.
Well, that's sweet. I believe trust is earned, and I believe that takes time, and that takes relationships, and that takes conversation. So if I'm, sitting here today telling someone I don't know to trust me, well, that's usually not the way you get someone to trust you. You have to earn that, right? I mean, that's 100% something that's earned in my life, and you got to prove that every day. If I sit here and tell you why people should trust me, they have to get to know me. I have to prove that to them.
That's amazing. Yeah. Just so amazing. And, I wanted to wrap this up by just singing your praises. Because I know our office 2021, you and the staff and everything that is amazing about Keller Williams Signature Partners. What was that number we hit for 2021? It begins with a B.
Oh, the Billion Club?
I think that we all hit the billion in sales.
Very cool. Our agents absolutely rocked it. What's really cool is how well they take care of their people, right? They're all about relationships and taking care of clients, and they literally go to classes and courses, and it's, that's not necessarily the norm, Joannie, and they do a great job of preparing to take care of their clients at the absolute best level and to build big businesses around that, to hit $1 billion. How cool is that? Like,
it's beyond cool.
yeah.
I mean, and to be a small part of that, it's
Please.
just real cool. It's real cool.
Very
cool.
proud.
Okay. So what would you say to somebody who is thinking about, maybe I need to get into real estate, or maybe I have my license and I'm not sure where I want to go?
Yeah, so reach out to Joannie or myself, and we'll get you plugged into a career day, kind of come see what we're all about, and see if it's something you'd be interested in. A lot of people have misconceptions of what the business actually is. And a lot of people don't think they can do it, and they could be absolute rock stars. So the first thing is just to reach out, come, to a career presentation, figure out what it's all about. And then, we have free real estate school now, right, Joannie? And all kinds of.
Can we talk about that for a second?
Yeah.
Real estate school.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, it's a barrier of entry that has been wiped out through KW and our office opting in, and there's no requirements around it. It's an abundant mindset that if you have the drive to get through real estate school, you should be able to do that for free. They didn't have that when I was around, Joannie.
They didn't have that 2 years ago or so when I was struggling for 11 months to get through that real estate school.
Right.
That is a value add like none other, and that. And we're going to wrap it up on that note, that right there is proof in the pudding. That is Keller Williams Signature Partners seriously leading by example and putting it out there and believing in people, saying, if you're willing to put in the work, we're willing to help you, which is just amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Joannie.
I appreciate the opportunity to share.
You are welcome. So everybody, thank you so much for watching. This is Joannie Bates with Keller Williams and Matt Pitts. And if you need me, you know how to get a hold of me. Be well. Blessings. Bye, guys.